Welcome, everyone. Tonight, God damn it, Daniel. Yeah, you.
I muted. I didn't do anything.
I can't look at anybody. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Bitten. I can't. Shadow Jitsu. That's what I'm thinking of. That's
for sure.
The hands looked. Anyways.
What?
All right. Yeah. Shadow Clone Jitsu from
Naruto.
From Naruto.
Believe it.
Kelly, you got it.
I got it.
I was a Sailor Moon girl, and then the guy's muscles in Dragon Ball Z freaked me out, so I missed all that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So wait, hold on. You went from Sailor Moon to Dragon Ball. So did you started with Sailor Moon, then you started watching Dragon Ball Z?
No, I tried watching it, and their muscles freaked me
You're
out,
like,
so I didn't really watch
that's
boy
too
anime.
many.
I
So then
only
you went
watched
to Sailor Moon
Magical
instead.
Girl.
I see,
I
okay.
only watched Sailor Moon
Got
and
it,
Pokemon
okay.
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't know any of the.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Voguing.
So
Come on.
welcome everybody. Hi. What a interesting way to start this up. It's Bitten. Let's do a recap. So over the past how many episodes? 7 episodes. Goodness gracious. Over the past 7 episodes. What? No, I think that this is just a thing that's happening, and this is just gonna be. This is just gonna be.
I just want to be a part of it.
This is going to be the theme of the night.
You are a part of it, Kelly.
Okay.
We have been a part of it ever. Y'all, pre-show is wild here. We're just great friends, and this is awesome. We just love being here. The last 7 episodes have been focused on the Cogswealth. The party had devised a plan to take down the leadership of the Cogswealth while simultaneously destroying the Aether Forge turbines and putting an end to the Echo Catchers, basically kidnapping of people around the Cogswealth.
Moors be praised.
Moors be praised because the plan went on without a hitch. There were a few hitches here and there, but the Echo Turbine was destroyed. All of the Sleepless were killed, and the other turbines were promised to have been shut off and dealt with. At the end of this, some of the actions were faced with consequences. The party went to a club called Attraction, the Magnet Club here in the Cogswealth, and then after that was faced with that consequence of leaving one guard behind after the bomb that was placed at one of the entrances. That left a bit of a rift in the party as Crucible left, but you were all reunited, and that next day, Torin and Roila focused on extending the range of Torin's arcane eye to hopefully catch a glimpse of the Reaver camp. After a failed roll and pushing that roll even further, Roila and Torin nearly died had they not succeeded on a difficulty 30, or at least done a death move. On a difficulty 30 spellcasting roll, which Roila literally couldn't have done unless he crit. 8% chance. Torin was able to succeed on that through their tag team roll, and that ended with glimpses of not a camp of Reavers, but an entire city filled in an old Luminarch Empire military compound, or a place that's a smaller city of that empire. It wasn't entirely sure, outside of the blazing symbol of the sun that the Luminarch Empire, or sorry, not the sun, that's soul. A symbol of a candle with shining, the flame shining brightly. That is the Luminarch Empire's symbol. Roila, you were able to recognize this, and with the information as to where the Reaver Compound was, you were able to teleport everybody there. Some other conversations were had as well, between Crucible and Ilora, Hava and Hart, and the rest of the team. You all decided to leave Hart behind. However, Torin, thankfully, with the latent magical energy that was imprinted on you through that tag team role, you were able to create a rune in which you could rune walk or rift walk back to Hart's home. So, as that teleport goes through, you all appeared here in this small shantytown outside of the large towering walls of the city. This small city is quaint, though it's obvious that the population here is getting closer to capacity. You can see that there are people that are staying outside of homes, under small tents. The rain is coming down, which is making the road muddy as you see carts going to and from the city gates that are a few hundred feet away from where you're at. This sprawling town of wood and thatch is accompanied by the sounds of a working town. You see blacksmiths and other such artisans that are trying to make ends meet. Outside of the shantytown, you see miles and miles and miles of farmland, which is covered in this perimeter of palisade wood walls to keep blighters out. You appear in the streets. People around you are confused, looking to you and trying to figure out where the hell you just came from. But you have an entire city in front of you. What is the first thing you all would like to do?
I just need it to be known that Ilora is back in a very large shawl. So currently her wings are covered. I think also currently her headscarf is back on as well, covering the symbol on her forehead for now until there's more information gotten. So she's kind of looking around, scanning the area, getting a lay of the land and the people, trying to see how skittish they do look that a bunch of people just bamfed into the space, and making sure she's covered properly to avoid too much suspicion, because she and her brother are quite large.
Taking a look around, going off of you doing like a quick perimeter check.
Oh, sure.
Looking around, people seem to be talking to others. You do see, I mean, gossip travels faster than the light speed. So like you can already tell that people are starting to talk to other people while like looking towards your location, just so that you're aware. It's not hard to see. You have eyes on you.
I was just going to say, Roila, I think we'll definitely want to step out of view for a second and use from his book of, what is it, Siddle? Adjust appearance. So I think he shrinks himself down to like 5 feet or so. And all of a sudden he has elven ears and no third eye, and his very advanced sword that he's built over this course of time. The appearance of it looks like this old rusted greatsword, and nothing special, just kind of blending in. And I think he just says, right, well, we should probably find the nearest watering hole and just try to blend in, shall we?
Quick question for Storyteller. Minor illusion. Can I use that ability to make it so my runes are not visible, as though I have just regular skin? Would you allow that? It wouldn't hold up for super close range, but
I would
I don't know,
say,
just something.
yeah.
Okay.
I would say spellcast roll of 15 for this, since you're trying to do a
15.
little bit more than what it's meant to be.
Well, that's an 18 before I even add anything, and that is with hope.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's 22 with hope.
You are constantly going to be focusing on this just so that you don't accidentally drop it. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be something that's just like you're basically concentrating on this. But yes, you are able to cover up the runes that are on you. Yeah.
Okay. And at that point, I sort of defer to everyone to lead the way.
I think Crucible would have used her beast form had we popped up in a way where eyes weren't already on us just upon arrival. She's going to try to find the next convenient spot to do so. The next, I go to use the outhouse, I come out as a cat. Something,
Sure.
something like that.
Yeah.
So she's gonna wait for the right moment. But
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. And Hava would have taken her cloaks and shawls as well, and has also just kind of wrapped it around her smoky hair, and just kind of making herself seem very much smaller and more demure than any of the others, trying to, the less descript she is, the better.
Okay. Roila, you are the one that said to look for a watering hole, so please, would you mind just rolling a d12?
as we're walking, Crucible's like, if I'd known we were all going to do disguises, I would have done it before we even got here. Nobody gave me the memo.
I just wrapped my head. I can't turn into a
You look
squirrel.
Great though.
But
It's
you
very
look great too.
mysterious.
Well, when you become a squirrel, do you want to be in my pocket?
Perhaps it's a good idea.
Okay. With an 11, you are all walking through the city. You see, or the shantytown outside of the city. You see a large marketplace where there are a lot of people trying to sell sorts of fruits and vegetables and meats and worn farm equipment, stuff of that nature. Passing through that, near the edge of that marketplace, you find a tavern which looks relatively good on the outside. It's a 2-floor building, better than most of the other areas around here, because this seems to be a place that people frequent, so a lot more money is being pushed into it than others. However, Ilora, I think you have a sixth sense for something like this. You see, as the tavern comes into sight, you see a small, I wouldn't say small, a tall steeple past quite a few of the other houses and buildings, back towards this would be your northwest. So from the tavern, you're able to see just this small steeple, which is something that pings your senses. You see that sticking above everything else. But there is a tavern in front of you, and outside of it, you see this swinging sign that has a tankard like this with a little frog head, a little
He's got
toad head.
props.
Yeah, a little toad head on the outside of it. And you see that you need one. You see the name of this tavern is the Tankard and the Toad.
Ooh.
As you walk into this tavern, the inside is vastly different from the outside. Inside, you see there is most notably, once you first enter, you see this large pond that's at the center of the tavern that is currently drained, and no fish or any animals are inside of it right now.
Oh.
The next thing that you notice is in the far corner is a large pile of broken furniture. On the other side of the bar, you see there is a bar, and just behind it, you see a ribbit, a toad-like ribbit, who is very big, bigger than a human, smaller than a giant, very large in stature, ribbit, who has red eyes, and you see that their arm is in a sling currently. So they are currently like taking drinks and filling stuff with just one arm. And then they see each of you enter. And they give a wave and say, "Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tankard and the Toad. If there's any places to sit left, feel free to find a seat. I'll be right with you."
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Ilora moves over to a seat, but is kind of trying to examine all that broken furniture. Is this like a bar brawl situation? Like, does everything else look in disarray, or is this something specific?
Go ahead and do, this would be instinct or knowledge, either one.
Okie dokie. Here we are. Oh, I crit. Double tens.
Amazing. Seeing the state of this tavern, you find that broken furniture all piled into one side of the tavern. You also see there are scrapes and leftover dried blood in certain areas that hasn't been cleaned as of yet. Everything around you seems to be pointing to the fact that this is probably a bar brawl of some sort. Yeah.
Then I think just under my breath, after seeing all of that, before the ribbit who's coming over to serve us arrives, I say, "It does seem like we're in a bit of a rough area. Some fighting has gone on, so be on your guard. It's not unlikely it will happen again."
Well, this could be an opportunity. I could make a friend real quick.
Or an enemy even faster, so be careful.
Say, sir, what's your name?
Mondo.
Mondo, it's nice to meet you, Ro. We're travelers from out of town. This is quite the place you have here, but I couldn't help but notice broken furniture over there.
Yes. Sorry, I had some troubles last night. Hopefully it doesn't sour the experience of being here.
No, I was going to ask, would you mind if I take a look at it? I'm pretty handy at fixing things.
You see their eyes narrow. How much?
Ooh.
A good pint.
Go ahead and do a presence roll.
Here we go.
Because we know Daniel loves presence rolls.
You all know how good I am with my
We
charisma-based
know Daniel
characters
loves.
Can
that I
I
always play.
can I spend a hope to assist?
How would you like to assist?
Well, I have this wonderful feature called Scoundrel, which is in the Slyborn community feature. I'm detecting that this might be a little bit of a gang affiliated and or just violence in general scenario. I'd like to essentially back him up by kind of giving the toad a look that said it's fine, like some sort of, I don't know if there's thieves can't,
Like a reassuring look.
like a reassuring look. Maybe there's a little bit of like a thieves can't gesture or something that says like you can trust us. Just something to kind of add a little bit of those.
Did you use your criminal background? What do you mean? We're using thieves' can't? What's going on?
Slide
Gang
over.
signs.
Walked away for
I
2
would
seconds.
say sure. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I have to roll it. Duh. Okay.
Yeah. D6.
Yeah. Add 5.
Enchanté. 13.
Okay.
Nope.
Add 4.
Okay.
17 with hope.
That is a lot
Add
better.
10.
Hi, Spartacus.
27. Why not? Why not?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. What ability does Crucible have? Kelly won't tell, but
Yes,
add 10.
but I'll never tell.
I love it.
So 27.
27.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I want to.
Luckily, a 17 has no difference from a 27.
Good.
So that is a success with hope. You offer this for just a pint, and their eyes narrow a little more, and they say, "No." They turn around, and you see them like about to do something and stop, and they turn back around. Why just a pint? Aren't you going to try and take advantage of me in my position? Try to take as much money as you can out of me? Why just a pint?
Well, my friends here are thirsty. That's all we need. There's no reason for us to take any more. And it's not taking anything, we're trading.
From around here. I see.
Oh.
Well, if you are feeling so generous, yes, I will give you a round for the table.
Right.
Very kind.
Thank you.
And I think Roila will head over to where some of the broken furniture is, and he'll just do prestidigitation because it can repair small objects.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of masked it along with it to where it's like he might grab like, I don't know, like some stone or something like that and make it look like he's like doing the most minuscule magic possible. There's none of the time manipulation of that. It's just like making him look like the lowest level wizard possible who can do this small thing. And it's
Go
just-
ahead and do. It's not a high difficulty, but just do a. This is based on how close they're going to see this.
Right,
Go
right,
go ahead and do a finesse roll.
Oh, that's good. All right. This is better than
Your
presence.
other really good.
I don't get a negative to this one. I just
Okay.
get a plus
Well, that's
0.
Okay.
That is an 18 with fear.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh.
I'm full on fear, so I can't do anything with that. But
It's like playing from underneath a guillotine.
it's gonna drop at some point. That's for sure. It's gonna drop at some point. They do notice that you're using magic with that fear. Though it is along the sense of you're using it in a way that doesn't look like insane magic that you can do. But this person isn't really well versed in magic, so they are going to, as you fix pieces, they're kind of waiting to see the results of your work before actually following through.
Right.
And as they walk over to look, well, look at that. That's quite a handy trick you have there.
Oh, yeah, just a little something I learned from a book. So, here you go. One stool. I'll try to bang out a couple of these before we're able to finish anything.
Truly, I appreciate it. You, where are you from? All of you. You said you're not from around here.
All over. Yeah. Fate brought us together in a sense. Yeah, just survivors from far, far south.
I see. Yeah, we're mostly people here are travelers, or they're like grabbing the stool and walking back toward who you are. Most of the people here are travelers, or they're refugees from circumstances. I'll get your pints as they grab a few of the tankards and start filling up filling them up with ale.
While that's happening, I think that as Roila's working on that, this is kind of a dingy bar, and lots of times dingy bars have like graffiti and markings and symbols and stuff carved into things.
Surprisingly, it only looks bad because of the broken furniture. This does look like a pretty good establishment. Like, you can see the vision here outside of just the broken furniture and this emptied pond. If it's like if it's in its prime time, this looks really nice. Like, this person put a lot of money and care into this tavern. So it doesn't really look like a seedy bar as much as it just looks like it's in a bad place right now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I was about to check for fantasy gum under the table. But
There probably is some fantasy gum under the table, but like not a whole lot. Yeah.
Not like carved things or like, because I guess in my mind I'm like taking a think of, are there, I don't know, plaques up on the wall for the person who's tried all 5 ales, or like, and like, just
there's absolutely some like homey sort of decor there of like, who did the who won the last drinking contest, and it has like a chalkboard with Bluto's name on it or something like that. Some Joe Schmo on there. You know how it is. There is some homey features to that, and you can see like paintings of like beautiful like marshlands and grasslands and forests and all of that stuff. It's very cozy in here. There's a fire with a hearth that's currently burning, some of which is the broken furniture that thought to have been irreparable. Still messed it up. Irreparable. There we are.
You got it.
I nailed it. First try. But it does look very cozy in here.
Gotcha.
It's just in a hard spot.
Okay.
And you said the pond is empty?
The pond is drained and empty currently, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna go talk to a fish.
I was thinking about it.
I'll pipe up and just say, how often does this sort of thing happen to your furniture?
Never like this. One chair or a stool every week, perhaps, but nothing like this.
Some new clientele come in? Oh.
I guess you could say that.
Is there anyone we're supposed to be staying away from around these parts? We don't want to get into any trouble.
Everybody do a presence roll. We're going to do a group presence roll. Who would like to helm this presence roll?
Not me.
I have it. I have some. May I request the nature of this presence roll?
This, honestly, Serenity kind of fits. I would say that could fit. Yeah. So if you do want to helm this roll, go ahead. This is just a general vibe check of your group.
Got it.
That is what this is.
Happily doing that, and I think that it almost feels like, as I spend a favor to call on that, just almost like as she exhales, it almost feels like an exhale at the table, calming the space in order to activate my sphere of serenity.
Cool. I will say that this is a tiered check, so depending on what you get, you'll get more. If it's higher, you'll get less if it's lower.
Big money, big money.
All right. Whew, okay.
And everybody gets to roll, so we're increasing and decreasing. This is a group check.
Got you.
Okay,
so everybody do a presence roll, and then let me know the
Oh no, Daniel, what happened?
I got an 11 with hope.
Okay.
Okay.
12.
Got a 20.
Okay.
Wait, well, this is okay. I got.
I'm Ilora. I always roll better than my brother.
I got a 5 with hope.
Okay. All right. So we are 2 down.
24 with fear.
Thank God.
Okay. So that's a 22 total, with all of the -1s and +1. Okay.
Sick.
You ask if there's anyone to avoid. And he comes by with 3 of the tankards to drop off at the table with his one hand, which is rather impressive.
I think Hava helps, is a part of this role. Hava starts to reach forward to quickly assist and help pass them out as a gesture of good
Thank you.
faith. Of course.
People to avoid. What brings you to this city, if I may ask?
The road.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would like to turn this vibe check around on this individual.
Sure.
I'd like to see if I can kind of get a gauge on this.
Yep.
Yeah, vibe check this man with his broken arm.
Vibe check him back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do an
Vibe
instinct
check him
roll.
while he's weak.
Yeah. Get him. Get him while he's down.
You never vibe check a man when he's down.
The intensity just ramped up. To make doubly sure, I'd like to spend a hope to use keep moving forward, if only to kind of, again, fork into that scoundrel feature. This additional +3. That is, hold on, I have to do math. 17, 24 math. With hope.
Hey, the 24s are strong tonight.
Okay, so with that vibe check, the anti-vibe check, if you will, you sense that he is being very careful with his words because he doesn't want to get in trouble for what he could potentially say wrong. And he doesn't know you, which means that, and you said that you're new travelers here, though why are you here is the leading question to understand who you are.
Got it.
So as he says that, he says, why again are you traveling here?
It's just a pit stop, really.
A pit stop? Pit stop here in the City of Light. Why?
You're thirsty? hungry? Saw people? We've been
Sometimes
traveling out there for a while.
Well, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're trying to get inside of the city, you will need to pay an exorbitant amount.
To who?
To the Reavers. They own the city.
And they charge people for stopping by.
Unless you prove yourself useful otherwise, but yes.
Well, I
How
mean, we
much?
might.
Do they charge?
Credits is what they use. It's about a bag of gold per credit. And
Okay,
that's
yeah,
5 credits each to
Whoa.
get inside.
All right.
Hence
You weren't
why
kidding.
they reference to the town that they're in. There is a bounty board, but I don't quite suggest doing those.
Well, as the elven Roila pops up from around the corner, we might not look like much, but we do know our way around a scuffle, especially around the infected.
The Pharaohs.
Yes.
add that name to the list.
What do you know about that? Because there is an alternative, but it's highly dangerous. There is a
Alternative to paying 5 bags of gold?
Each.
5 credits, but yes, they call them credits here, as if like you're gaining credits to your name. They're all about what you
What,
can do for the city. Yeah.
Why do you discourage the bounty board? Is it really rough? Who they got people going after?
Well, it sounds like you're going somewhere. This is just a stopping point for you, so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking to find dangerous quests to go on, which doesn't seem like you sort. But if that is your thing, there's a bounty board that's near the entrance into the city that you could take up. But I would urge you to look at the bounty board before this decision, but you brought up that you know your way around the Pharaohs. There is a Colosseum inside of the city.
Oh, what?
Colosseum. One that they use for entertainment purposes, fighting Pharaohs and earning your keep in the city.
This is Kelly, by the way. Crucible is being very cool about it. Me, no, and no.
Hava is very, very calm, but there's a slight smoky smell at the table.
I'm sorry. They've made games of the dead. I see.
Well, yeah, at
It's
least
not
we.
just the dead. There are games between winners if they so choose to gain higher status and so forth. I would never do that myself. As they like look down to their broken arm, I can barely even protect myself from a few ruffians. So
Who did that to you?
I think you already know the answer to that.
Do they stay outside the city and in this little town, or just simply passing
Yes.
through?
They are in the farmlands, they are in the shantytown, they are in the city. They are everywhere around the city. That's why most of the people are here. Because where else would they go? You see them, this Mundo is as he starts to get into that, you can tell that he starts to get even more and more into what he's saying until he finally stops at the bar and then just shakes his head and then grabs the last three, or the last two, sorry, because Hart's not here. The last two tankards to bring to the table.
If I may, as Roila finally approaches with the last of the stools and the tables, kind of off-centered, but everything's fixed up as much as he can. If I may, if I'm being honest, we're looking for a friend of a friend who passed by here.
Who would your friend be? I might know them. They might have passed through here, but no promises.
Probably not. They were just like me. They were a researcher.
Without a description, I would have a tough time understanding whether or not.
No, I
seen them
understand.
before.
It's, we'd like to get them if we can. It would mean a lot to someone.
Well, what is their name? Perhaps I can ask around. I can put a missing sign up in here. Any of you know how to draw?
No. Let me ask you this, though. If I challenge the person who broke your arm to a fight in the Colosseum, would that get us in?
I doubt that would even be that. That would be more of a brawl than a Colosseum fight, if I were to guess. People get in fights with folks here all the time and have nothing to show for it, so.
Do they put up wages for it?
Oh, heavily. But those are the people that are already inside. None of us have ever been to the Colosseum. That's why I just set up shop here. Made what I could.
How long have you been here?
Goodness. Has to be 7 years at least.
Is that how long that the Reavers have been in control of the city?
They've been in control of this city since it fell during the outbreak. Though I will say there is new management as of late.
Oh,
New
and
management.
names we should know?
A new leader. They call themselves the Light. They've been here for about 3 years now. They're going through some sort of an enlightenment time. I've never
What,
really-
like religious, or
Right. They say that they're a descendant of the Luminarch and said that it was their divine position to be the leader of this city of light. But I don't really subscribe to the gods. Fuck the gods after what they did to us.
That's fair.
No offense, if any of you.
Ilora just drinks the rest of the tankard. It's just like a glugging sound.
Do you
Oh,
know
I
what
will
we
say
can-
also, Ilora, a larger mug is brought to you as well. It seems like they do have like giant clientele, at least enough to where they have larger mugs meant for folks of your stature. So.
That means I'll have to fight a giant soon. I know what that means, Nasty Johnny. You don't fool me none.
does it look like he intentionally drained the pond, or that it happened through the course of something?
Go ahead and do an instinct roll.
Okay.
Or knowledge roll, either one, but I assume that probably instinct.
Yeah, that will be better. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got. It is with fear. but a 17.
Okay. You see some of the vegetation that's in there. There's like a little
18,
bit of a
kidding.
cool. There's a little bit of a skylight here. There's like a
Mhm.
little opening just above that goes through the second floor as well that brings in light. And that light casts down on the vegetation that is living in this pond, or was at least.
Mhm.
Taking a look, it looks like some of the plants that are there are still green and alive, which leads you to believe that this probably happened recently.
Okay.
And with the bar fight that most likely happened, it
Blood in the
probably was in
pond?
response to that of some
Okay.
sort. Yeah.
Do you want me to refill that for you?
They are currently cleaning the bar after pouring and kind of spilling because they're working with one arm. As they're cleaning the bar, they look up towards it, look back towards you. What's the point? There's nothing to put in there anymore.
Well, I've got these plants here. These plants are quite pretty. Don't want them to die.
There's nothing to put in the water.
What was in there before?
Fish. Fish. Tadpoles. Frogs. Toads. An ecosystem that was thriving. And they just
don't
go
want
back
to
to
start over?
cleaning the bar. Say it again.
If we can fix the store, we can fix the pond.
We could go catch some frogs.
I'm actually really spectacular at catching frogs. So,
Respectfully, no thank you.
okay.
Do you know where we could lay our heads possibly somewhere? Here in the outskirts of town?
They turn around towards a board that has a few keys on it. How many rooms would you need?
I mean, just
I have
one.
3 available.
3 available. I think we just need one to talk right now.
And then they grab one of the keys, place it on the counter, and then as they place it on the counter, they just look to everybody and then I'll cook something up and go to the kitchen just behind the bar.
Can I? Let's be so real. Can I fit in the kitchen?
The door is meant for a larger person because of the nature of Mundo. So you would be able to kind of fit into it.
I don't
But,
encroach on his space.
But when getting into the kitchen and actually moving around, it would probably be challenging.
Then I think by the time he comes back out, I'd like to be with my hand over that key at the counter that he'd left it at.
Okay.
When he comes back, I would like to reach out a hand in thanks, and I'd like to use a restoration token on the arm that is hurting. I don't... There's no words of soul or anything like that.
Sure.
And I don't know if anything visible happens in this moment. She's not trying to make it visible, but she will just lean over and very softly under her breath say, "Your kindness is seen. We thank you." And she'll just take the key and step back.
I think from being so close to him at the bar now, you can see there's hurt in his eyes. There's this look of almost like looking past you, almost like when you lose someone and people continue to tell you my condolences, all of that, and they have that like 1,000-yard stare through you, though they try to be nice and accept it and make you feel better. That's the vibe that you get from them after the and it was something that was palpable after the pawn was brought up. When you do that, the magic goes through him, and you turn and walk away, and he stops, leans up onto the bar and looks at each of you and says, "Who are each of you?"
Travelers. Looking for a friend of a friend.
Understood. And goes back to the bar. Or back to the kitchen and continues cooking.
Well, I think we should take our belongings upstairs and then check out this bounty.
Right, yes.
Bounty
And then he walks back into the bar and then grabs the other 2 keys and puts them onto the counter. You need 3 rooms. And then goes back into the kitchen.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll,
That was kind.
so I say we put our things away and then take a look at that bounty posters and I guess discuss our options afterwards.
I agree. The sooner the better.
Okay.
Is the
Bring all
food
of your
good, Johnny?
The food is great. The food is great. Now that he has 2 hands to be cooking, oh man, it gets done quick too, and it's great. Let's see, what does he make? He has a soup.
Yeah, what's the local
And
fare?
this nice little nice bread. I would say that it's gonna be like a stew almost, with like potatoes and like corn. Some of the more like the cheaper vegetables that you find, but
Powdery kind
Right.
of thing. Yeah.
but it's good. It's like it's hearty and rich in flavor. It's a little on the saltier side, but you kind of expect that when you go to other places. But with that salt, you are brought as much drink as you want.
That's lovely.
This person, seeing you fix the chairs, finding concern in his pond, and fixing his fucking arm, he is like team whatever adventuring team name we are ever gonna come up with if we ever do.
Travelers
Team
just
Bitten.
looking for them.
We walked
Team
in
Get
and
Bit.
said, I can fix that.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
As everything starts getting served, Roila will immediately snatch up the keys. Go, all right, although this is for you, there's your room. Crucible, this is for you and Ilora. Torin, I've got our key. All right, I think we're all set.
Okay.
I think Hava has a moment again just from that. It's like, unless
It's too late. I'm already moving my stuff upstairs.
I am the tallest. I am the largest. I probably should have a room to myself. As Roila goes upstairs, I look at Hava and I go, "You've got to be kidding. I'm the largest person. Please, you've got to be kidding me."
I may have a solution.
Uh-huh.
Let's handle our business for the day, and then when we rest for the night, I will have a solution. It will involve allowing for more room for Ilora and possibly additional warmth for Hava.
What?
Ilora stands
The rune.
and just walks off.
I wasn't. The rune I placed in Heart's home. I can just open the rift and send you back there whenever.
And just big tackle hug to Torin.
Okay.
That is so sweet. Absolutely. And then we'll start scurrying up the stairs and shuffling in through her pockets to see if she has that sending stone so that she can make
Absolutely.
her nightly call.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we just left your house, but you're not going to believe this.
Oh my God, that's wonderful. Just, going on. Yeah.
We can hear you through the wall.
Then stop listening.
Mom, hang up the phone.
You just hear
It's
on the other line. Mom, I'm on the phone.
It's the same name.
Oh my God.
It's the same thing. It's a three-way call as Cade was calling hard at the same time.
Hey,
Hello?
what are you doing here?
Oh, it's so good to talk to you. How you doing?
Hey,
Did the revolution work out?
yeah, we overthrew a government and we killed all the citizens in the city.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm the mayor now.
So, you all get a short rest if you would like to take a short rest. You are all able to do that. You place all your bags
Sick.
at the top of here. It's up to you. I know that you guys just did a long rest, but I also know that Roila and Torin
Some of us still got to repair armor.
got kind of fucked up. Yeah.
They
And you
did.
can repair armor and stuff like that. So,
I'm only wishing one I can spray.
all right.
As am I.
Wait, is this any downtime I've got to talk to Moors? Hold up.
I think it's just a
You
long
said, hold up, I can't spend time with my boyfriend. I gotta go pray.
I gotta go. You must be on the line while I pray to mom.
It's kind of hit how
During
I don't think
a rest,
that
so
sentence
just
has
a
been spoken.
I love new sentences.
Yeah.
You can always find him right here on Bitten Tuesdays. 3 p.m.
Tuesday. Come get your new words put together in a cool combination.
You no longer have to tithe, so you're fine.
Wait, my sheet hasn't updated, so I'm still
Sure.
Does that mean I also get my favorite?
Sure. That's fine.
While I'm still on the old rules,
Yep.
before I get the new rules, I'm gonna take it where I can get it.
When is the new rules coming?
Don't put that out into the world just yet right now.
25th?
I'm trying to
think it's the
accrue as
25th.
much favor before I just have patron vibes.
Accrue?
Mhm.
Accrue. We could have been roommates.
prepare
Chris.
together
I
with
think that
Torin?
Hava's-
Okay.
I actually
I
like the
don't
idea
wanna-
that quick little prepare cutscene is just Torin going, Roila, real quick. We are
He's
in
shorter.
a den.
Yeah.
We're in a den of murderers and violent criminals. I unfortunately may have a little bit of a easier time conversing with some of these less desirable individuals. If it would make you more comfortable, I can attempt to be more of the face. I don't want to step on any toes.
Well, no, I mean, Ilora and I have had to deal with our fair share of bandits in our travels before we made it to Pale Harbor. I am no stranger to enacting acts of violence to show an entire group of individuals who's in charge. So, yeah,
Okay.
when it comes to dealing with bandits, so. But I'd rather, we not have to resort to that. But if we happen to find ourselves in that sort of situation, power is a bargaining chip with these sort of individuals.
Agreed. I'll put my stuff on this side.
Hey, you're good. Fine.
And I know that Ilora was pouting and upset, but because Roila said Crucible and Ilora are in the same room and Hava has the key, she did go to the room in the middle of the one where Roila and Torin are and the one where Hava is, and is just standing there with her arms crossed because Crucible has the key.
Ah.
I feel like everybody started walking up while she was still staring at the key, trying to figure out what to do. I think she walks up. Are you in the room?
I can't be.
You can't. Oh.
You're standing up.
I think I give you the key.
I open the door. The key stays in the lock of the door as I open the door and walk right in. If there's a window, glowering out of the window, just glaring out at the town. In this moment, you can see her wings are like shifting under the shawl, trying to get comfortable. She's in a huff without putting that too much outwardly, because she knows it's stupid, and she knows there's bigger things at risk.
So the order it's Torin and Roila,
but may not stay.
So to me, upon initial dispersal of the keys, Ilora seemed so visibly uncomfortable that she goes and knocks on Hava's door.
Oh, hey, come on in. Look, it has a window.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Opens the window and peeks her head out. Yeah.
Wait, is anybody else also peeking their heads out their windows as we look down the line?
Ilora is definitely. Ilora is.
Not out the window. Ilora is like this, staring out at the city like an angry Batman.
Yeah.
Not what you wanted.
So, I think what
Are you
Torin
gonna go
was saying-
see Hot tonight?
That's so exciting.
That is so exciting.
Want, you can have this key and you can stay in here because, like,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still. It seemed like Ilora wanted to fight you when you guys went down to the kitchen while we were in Hart's house, and
Not quite. No, she's not trying to fight me.
I don't know, because the others were talking about like offense and defense about you, and it was, I don't know, it was a very strange moment. Everyone was talking but not talking, and it was incredibly confusing. Hart and I were so confused.
I would. It is. It's complicated, but I don't think she means me any physical harm.
Mental harm, emotional harm.
It's not. I don't know about that. I'm just saying. You're not going to wake up and see me dead because Ilora did it. I don't think so.
Hava's eyes just narrow. Like,
Doubt.
you know that if anyone kills you, I'm killing them, right? Back.
I absolutely know that about you, and that gives me such comfort, and it makes me. She'll give you. That's such a weird thing to hug over, but she's like, "Oh, this is my friend. This is my friend who's gonna kill people." That's very kind for you to offer. I don't think those services will be required, but I will let you know if they ever are.
Ilora would be very
beyond.
difficult to take down, but I would make it happen if I had to.
You know what? I believe you. I believe you. And it's just like the smile as you're delivering all of these promises of violence is just incredible.
But yeah, I don't know how or when Torin's going to do their form of magic. But I
didn't even know he could do that, to be honest.
I know. I think it's whatever it is. Like, it's like magic doorknobs is kind of what I understand. Like, we put one doorknob here, and then the rune over there is like that. So wherever it is, you
How
open
did
it
he
up.
make it? Oh.
I don't know. They all kind of exploded when they touched each other last time. So I don't know how any of their magic works. It's unholy is what it is, but, you know.
I wish you could have done that back at Pale Harbor.
Yeah,
That would have been... You never been. We'll have to take you home at some point. We've come a long way. It'd be nice if we could just open a door, check on them. Hope everything's all right.
Well, however their runes work, I'm sure they can make something happen. And whenever they're, and then when Roila was talking about making this tower to connect absolutely everything, which
Yeah. Yeah, do you have any concerns about that?
a little,
Yeah.
I feel
The power jump seemed, it went quite a ways. He's almost too capable now, I would say.
yeah. And there's like kind of like it's one of those things like where you're thinking about something, you've said it out loud, but now you're thinking about the words that you've just said.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he did kind of get a little more.
It's like really
juiced
fast. Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Very quickly. Yeah, that's. I only know a few things that could do something like that, so that's very strange. Interesting.
Wait, hold on.
but
What do you
Are
mean?
there extra? Are there?
Wait, what do you, what, a
Oh.
few things, what do you mean?
Oh, well, I mean, she holds up her black fire arm and then goes to the closet to look for extra blankets and
I
stuff, like how hotels have that in there.
You mean like God stuff, or?
I mean, yeah. Aren't they both kind of God-related-esque? I mean,
Well,
I know
yeah.
Ilora has that with Soul, and she's pulling out
Yeah.
the blankets, trying to find the soft ones as this is happening.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he's
Aren't they
connected
twins?
with some. Well, yeah, but I mean, Alora's always been more
Why would a God
outwardly
bless one of them and not
devoted.
the other?
That's a good question. Hadn't thought of that. Thought it was the prophecy. They come from. They were raised under the umbrella of prophecy.
Well, I guess you have to ask yourself who wrote that prophecy.
That is exactly what I said the first time Ilora told me about it.
And think about it, people get lyrics to Bard's songs wrong all the time. So maybe someone like, I don't know, like missed a multiple.
Mistranslation or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So
I
maybe
don't
it's supposed to
know.
be two.
I think it's always best to just get it directly from the source. And she just kind of rubs at one of the symbols of Morse that's on her arm.
Have you ever seen Morse? Like, actually?
It's a good question.
That is up to you.
Not in the way that I can see you.
Okay.
I feel her more than anything. She's always guiding my path in different ways. Sometimes it's the feeling of if you're standing too close to a cliff and you shouldn't take the next step. Sometimes it's the feeling of being wrapped in a blanket at night. Sometimes it's the feeling of, and she looks down at her arm. Sometimes it's the feeling of loss to remind you of what you didn't have and what you were given. Just like a mother should.
She like your mum, really. That's what it feels like.
That is her purpose. She's the mother of the last breath. Everyone who passes, when they take their last breath, she is who you fall asleep. Her arms are who you fall asleep in.
So I'll
That's
meet your mum
why-
one day,
Mhm.
just not today.
Everyone will. It's for certain. Which is also, I will need to talk with her about what I hear about this abomination of a coliseum. And
Yeah,
that's
that
going to be
sounds
an
god
uncomfortable.
awful. And it's exactly the type of thing that Roila would want to go dominate. So we've got to do something about that. We've got
I mean,
to.
if I can get in there,
That sounds
mean-
terrible.
I mean, if I can maybe trick Roila and then we'll be like, oh, we're going to be in there. We're going to beat him up real bad. And then we set the black fire to everything like we did in the turbines. It'll be perfect. Moors will
don't
be
know,
happy. We'll be happy. I will have
Okay, but consider we don't know where the researcher is. And what if they happen to be somewhere in the vicinity when we burn it all down?
Why would
That's
they
the
put a researcher
complication.
in a gladiator ring?
I don't know.
Nerds don't fight.
Nerds don't fight. That's not true. Torin fights all the time. That's not true. And he's the
I
biggest
feel like
nerd
some of
I know.
Torin's battles are internal.
Quite a few. But hold on. You say nerds don't fight. You lit so many. There was lightning everywhere, and it.
I'm not a nerd. And she starts laying blankets
My eyes
out on the
rolled
bed
back
for
in my
Drew.
head as you were getting everything ready.
For some inexplicable reason, Torin is mad at Hava.
These walls are dead. No, but I think no, you're good. I think in that moment, Roila would end up leaving to, I think he'd be like, I think I'll go take a look at the bounty board just to see what it looks like.
All right.
But
Are you poking your heads in the rooms?
yeah,
while
I
this
think
is
he's saying that to Torin first, just to see what it looks like. And then just come back and say what the numbers are and what the target is. I just
let me walk with you, if only because.
I mean, sure.
Okay, cool.
And as he's leaving, is the door open still to the room?
So, really quick. The door open to Hava and Crucible?
No,
Or-
to Ilora's room.
So,
Yes.
speaking of Ilora,
Oh no, why? Stop.
you're staring out at the city. You're staring out at the city. And might as well do it. I'm going to spend a fear. You
I
see,
knew that was the
as
next thing you were
there-
going to say.
You see a figure in a cloak walking expeditiously to the tavern.
No.
And as you notice, that's when Roila pops up in the doorway.
From behind, you just hear a silent protector, a watchful guardian,
Shut up, come here. Shut
the
up and come here.
giant knight.
Stop,
What?
come
What?
here. Look at this.
Sorry, I was narrating. You're very moody. What?
Danger now, there. And then I think it might even have been too late. Like they may have already come into the tavern, but like Ilora was trying
Bling,
to
bling,
get
bling,
him to.
You hear the door open.
I'll do one of these to the twins and slowly creep just so I can try.
This is in the other room.
Into the room. It's in Ilora's
Currently,
room.
it is Ilora and Roila.
To Roila, I say, not with me, but I go like this and I point to the other rooms.
Hi, Raiders. Hi, everybody.
Oh, the
I think he starts trying to like motion out like I can't see. So no talk is like what he's
Got it.
trying to do.
Got it.
But I think he'll be like nudge it like, come on, let's check it out.
Yeah, and we'll try and be as quiet as possible in heading that way to see who this cloaked figure is. When I did see them, did they have any emblems or any type of noticeable weapons or features that I would have like already seen here or would recognize?
Go ahead and do an instinct roll.
Hot dog, instinct. Okay. I'm going to spend a hope to use an experience calm under pressure because they walked right in in very little time. Okay. An instinct is +3, so 16, and then +2 is 18 with hope.
Okay. In the briefest of moments, you saw a familiar symbol as pushing out from the cloak and quickly grabbed and placed back in was a talisman of soul.
Oh, we're so freaking cooked. It's steamy. Okay, I'm panicking. I'm not come under pressure. Ilora is going to tug the scarf fully down over the symbol on her forehead and is going to attempt to give a knock, very similar to what Cade was doing when he had come back, but it's very soft, and just on the doorway as we're leaving is going to give a knock so that Roila knows that it's a cleric of soul out there, or someone who comes in soul's name.
Got it. He makes that mental note. He's gonna spit a hope. He opens up a mental link with you.
Okay, so then what the hell do we do exactly?
I feel like we maybe should get into the Hava and Crucible room and escape through the window.
But we don't look like...
As
Why?
you say, we don't look like, you hear cling-a-ling-a-ling. As the door closes again.
In your mind, you hear, then I'll stay hidden and you can go investigate.
Roila's probably taken a while, so
I'm gonna use the newfound telepathy and just use dark whispers for Roila. Just say, is everything okay in there? Are you guys fighting?
possible danger. Come along stealthily, inconspicuously, as he adjusts his little cloak and trots down the stairs.
You trot down the stairs.
As a quick note, I'm also going to send a message to both Hava and Crucible as well. Possible danger downstairs. Stay in the same spot. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
As you begin to descend the
He
stairs.
can do that now.
Oh, that's what he was doing in the kitchen.
It's new, yeah.
That's why
Try
they
having,
were-
try
Oh
having
my
two people talking in your head at the same
Them?
time. It was fucked. It was so
It was
fucked.
Oh, and they didn't know they were talking to you at the same time?
I don't even. Well, no,
They
they
were
didn't. But
mumbling
then
to
they
themselves.
suddenly both stopped. So I think they figured it out. That
Oh
they
yeah,
both-
it was awkward. Oh, danger. Right. And she goes to look up at the window.
We're so subtle.
You see, looking out the window, actually, as you begin to stand or step down the stairway, both Roila and Torin. You see Mundo just cleaning the bar. And then Hava and Crucible, you see this hooded figure walking away expeditiously. from
Walking
the
away.
bar.
Oh no, have we just been sold out? Sold out? Get it? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I know.
Boo. So.
I know.
Yeah. So is that the date? But
So-
can we talk back? Hello, Torin.
As the two of you are walking down the stairs,
Hello,
they're cleaning the bar, and then hello, Torin, it's the chosen one.
What's happening downstairs?
Torin. Torin is the danger. A cloaked man.
As the two of you are walking down the stairs, you see Mundo is cleaning the bar, and then just looks up to each of you walking down the stairs and says, "Can I get you anything?"
Oh, no, I was just wondering if you could point us in the direction of that bounty board you said about.
Yes, the bounty board is down the main road. You just go towards the entryway, and you'll find there's an outpost there, and just outside
Perfect,
is
I
the bounty
appreciate it. Oh,
board. Though they
Was
probably moved all the papers inside because of the rain, so. perhaps
was there
you
no one
might need
else
to go
just here?
inside. Yes, one of our regulars.
Oh. Hopefully not one of the ones who caused all the trouble from earlier and injured.
No, not him. No, that one is a. I've debated on whether or not I should continue enabling him, but truthfully, I don't think he has anything better to do.
Sounds like a soul in need of a purpose, unless he's found one.
You can say that again.
So
I will before Kujo opens mouth and inserts foot, I will defer to Roila.
I think he still has the mental link opened up with Ilora and says, if it's possible, you and crew might want to tail that person.
My thoughts
Carefully.
Exactly. And she will open the window and fly over next door to the room with Hava and Crucible and wave at Crucible.
Hey, what's going on?
We need to go following this soul person from a distance, hopefully quietly.
Soul
safely.
person?
That's the person who was just downstairs. The longer we talk about it, the further he gets. Come on.
Okay. She grabs her feather, waves it under her nose, turns into a small brown bat, and takes off after you.
Okay.
Wait, what time of day is it? In the evening,
It
yes?
is morning. It is morning.
Oh, it's morning.
Yeah, you guys took a
The
long
cloak,
rest and then
the
teleported
secretive
right
cloak,
after.
The secretive cloak was
The
giving
cloak
night.
the cloak
So
was
I will
very
not be
much
a bat.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine.
I'll be a barn swallow.
Amazing. I love how every single time you turn into a flying creature, it's something different. I
It's
love
gotta be
that.
something different.
It's so
Gotta keep it
amazing.
fresh.
So, as you both fly out to tail this person, we are going to go ahead and go to break. So,
Torin, they just flew out a window.
Torin, I'm following this priest guy.
We're following the target.
Impressive.
Impressive.
I would definitely send Hava a message that says, come join us too. Oh, unless they disappear.
Amazing. Nope, there's here.
No,
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, cool. But regardless,
Join you.
we're all leaving anyways because break time, everybody. So we will see you all in 10 to 15 or so. Depends on
Okay.
when we feel like coming back. We'll see you all later.
Be right. Go get a snack. Go get yourself a drink. Take your medicine if you haven't. We'll see you in about 10-ish minutes. Get back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. So, last we left, the group had seen a cloaked figure entering into the Tankard and the Toad, the tavern in which they were staying and are making their base camp while here at the Reavers Compound. You heard this cloaked figure enter into the tavern and then leave shortly after. As Torin and Roila went down the stairs, they found everything was fine, and that the person that had just came in was a regular. That Meadow was sort of feeling like they were enabling, though they weren't entirely sure if they should stop them and cut them off, but they didn't really go into detail as to who they were. Ilora contacted Crucible by flying out to the window, and Crucible, you turned into a barn
swallow.
Barn swallow, that's what it was. I wanted to say sparrow, but that's not right. Turned into a barn swallow and followed Ilora as you both are trying to tail this person through town back to where they were. So, with that being said, they had a little bit of a lead. Let's go ahead and do an instinct check to try and find them. So it'll be both of you. So whoever wants to helm this, it's a group roll. And then we see where we go from there.
I think I would let Crucible take the lead on this because right now Crew is smaller and Crew's always had the best instinct. So able to get a little closer as well without that detection of like massive me coming in with my wingspan. So I'd happily aid Crew's helming.
I got an 18 with hope.
An 18 with hope. Okay.
Okay. Is that instinct? That could be worse. That is a 15 with hope.
Okay. Both are a success. You're able to spot the cloaked figure walking down an alleyway. Crew, you are able to catch up and begin to kind of hop on the roof of these nearby buildings, keeping an eye on them.
Little bird hop.
I would like now to have a group finesse roll to stay hidden.
Whoa. Let me put some experience on it, Johnny. Hold on.
Absolutely.
So
Understandable.
No one's gonna no one's gonna see the flying giant lady in the sky. No.
To stay hidden.
Can I?
Angels are attacking.
Can I do spend a hope to do never again? Because the last time I took flighted, people just started like shooting at my wings.
Sure.
I would love to avoid that happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Honor Among Thieves to capitalize on my sneaky little past.
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right, and I have a question. With this finesse roll, do you think so? With Lightfoot, I have advantage to rolls to move silently. Would you say that this is involved in the finesse? That like a lack of noise would factor in? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful,
Johnny.
stunning.
I'm so scared of my wings getting shot up for a number dose time that I will be, in fact, using one of my tenets from my Order-born community, which is going to be Survive the Unknown. I don't know what's ahead, so I'm going to swap out this hope die for this hope die, the chunkier boy. Okay.
The big old boy. Yeah.
I don't like sneak checks. I'm so big.
I have a 23 with fear.
Okay, that's not bad. I got an 18 on the d20, a 3 on the fear die, plus. Do I have anything plus that? No, my finesse is a 0, but I did get the plus 3.
That's okay.
Okay. 24.
So I take the fear.
Hope.
It's hard to dodge the eyes of everyone, Ilora. Crew absolutely passes under the radar, no issue. But Ilora, you do see that as you're trying to be as stealthy as possible, it's impossible to be completely stealthy. You are trying to be out of sight of this person more importantly than everybody else. But a person that can fly isn't the most out of the blue thing here. So you get the eyes of people that walk by and just kind of, okay. Both of you follow from roof to roof as they snake their way through these alleyways, trying to find the most isolated places away from prying eyes. Until finally they stop at the end of an alleyway, look both ways, and then walk directly to a chapel right across the way as they kind of rush by. You see their hood falling down as they rush a little too fast and open up the door and close it just behind them. You see here this small building with that tall steeple in which you had seen before, Ilora, standing on the outskirts of this shantytown. You can see the wood paneling on the sides are missing. Stained glass windows are shattered and boarded up. And you see a symbol of soul that is hanging off kilter on that closed front door. This building has absolutely seen better days, but in its current state, you're not entirely sure if there actually ever was a better day.
Has it got any open windows, Jonny?
It does have windows.
I'm just a bird.
In the steeple, there are also like little openings that you could get to.
Yeah. And you know, temples usually have rafters and things like that, so it's not unheard of for birds to be there as well.
Correct.
So I'm going to fly in the temple.
Okay. You go directly to the steeple entry. Okay. Ilora?
Right, I'm bigger.
I will say, I will say
not
before,
so
before I go, I'll turn to Ilora. I'll be like, I'm gonna go scoop it out for a second. Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll land on the roof. And she kind of like points to the roof, so like to stay out of sight. She's not gonna like go to the window or risk being seen.
Right.
But what I would like to do is if I land on the roof, hopefully on a sturdy part, I'd like to shape material to go like this and have like a binocular size
little opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little peephole.
Spend a hope to shape a section of that.
This is
rooftop.
thatch roofing, which is
What are y'all
natural
doing in
materials.
there?
Sure, yeah, okay, that works. And then wood is natural material, it's just cut. So okay, cool. Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I spend that hope. I'm gonna do this. I don't think I will be able to see wherever crew settles, but I imagine we're both looking at the same thing or room.
So, what you see as crew, you silently fly down into the main part of this church.
Did that come through?
That's great.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, that was good. You see the interior of this place is mimicking the outside. The floor tiles are broken or missing. The pews are falling apart with countless nails trying to fix and keep things together.
There's a whole lot of tetanus in here. I can feel it.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. You see a small dais at the end of the church, and on that dais, you see a person that is taking off their cloak, under which you find priest robes, and a clunk as a large bottle of alcohol gets placed on that table there. The offering
holy
table.
have their vices.
They take that, uncork it with the, and then begin chugging, and then place it down. Until finally they just sit down on the dais floor and then just lay down,
Conk out. Are they
looking
asleep?
straight up.
Just relaxing.
That's it.
Okay.
No, not falling asleep, or at least not currently. They just are
They're having floor time.
laying down. They're having floor time, very much so, and they are just staring up. As they're looking up, I would like another finesse roll, please.
Course. I'd love to.
Just from crew, right? Just from crew.
Well, we did make a little binocular-sized hole,
I'll burn
and they are
another hope.
looking
Telling
directly
me
up.
he laid down and we're just staring at each other.
That is what I'm hoping for, because that would be the funniest fucking thing in the world. But we shall see what the dice say.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn a hope
Fair.
to use
Okay.
Honor Among Thieves again.
Okay.
Would you say in this moment? I know I'm more stationary right now. Would Lightfoot not factor in this moment?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it
that's
factors
fair.
in. This is
Just
only visual at this point.
He's just peeping.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Ooh, baby. Okay.
I'm also going to spend a hope, dang it,
So hold on. So
to
that's-
use false innocence for this. I really don't want to be seen.
Wait.
Okay.
Math is mathing. Mm-hmm. And then
Well, that is with fear either way.
mine is also with fear, but I got a 24.
I didn't. I
So
got
what?
a 12 with fear.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I didn't, because I'm going to spend my prayer dice. I'm going to boost that. I have 3 and I have a 1 and a 1. I'm going to use all of those. I'm going to use 5. As I see him start to like sink down to the floor, I'm going to start whispering, "Oh, so please no. Oh, do not look up. Do not look up at me." That's going to be
And
my.
you see them look up, but thankfully their eyes are closed currently. Because they don't see either of you. But very much so, it is like you are looking directly down at this person. If they had been looking, they would have seen.
Yeah.
Just by the grace of soul, they were having their eyes closed at that moment. You see
Solely
This-
spirit activate.
this priest here, who is dressed in surprisingly really nice robes that are dirty. They have like this dark brown skin, and they just have bags under their eyes, showing that they're probably just really tired. They don't move for a bit after that, other than just to let in
And it doesn't seem like anyone else is in here.
it does not.
Maybe this isn't the threat we thought it might be.
I don't think it is a threat, but if it's a worshiper of soul, it might be a good leverage spot. As Roila
Yeah.
would say, could be a good opportunity to make a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will spend another hope to widen the kind of binocular vision I've already made, just enough to create kind of like a hatch for myself, large enough for me to slip down into, hopefully while their eyes are still closed, because I don't want to look like I'm trying to
Right.
attack them.
Right.
And I would like to soar over to the entrance, hopefully without alerting them. That way it can look
Mhm.
like I can just open the door like I just walked in.
Sure. With that same finesse roll, you are able to make it over towards the yes.
I see Ilora changing position. I'm going to go fly, follow her, and perch on her shoulder as if I'm some sort of familiar.
Amazing. Okay. You land onto the ground, and as you do, you hear the floor beneath you as the weight of you landing onto the ground sends out this groan from this old wood beneath your feet. As it groans, you see the currently like 5-point laying down on the ground priest. Just all you
Starfish.
see is like you see like their head pop up to look towards the door and like, oh,
Good day.
yes,
Soul's
yeah.
blessings upon you.
Oh, hi. They stand up. Welcome, weary traveler, to the House of Soul. I am Priest Isaiah. How can Soul serve you today? And as they lean towards the prayer, like little, what do you call them? Podium, sort of like the prayer spot where you go down to pray. As they lean forward, in the corner of their eye, they see the bottle and quickly grab the pulpit. Yeah. No, the pulpit is where the priest stands. No, there's like a name for like the
confessional.
Anyway, no, it's not confessional. Maybe I got Lutheran.
The church.
Yeah, that's what they lean against the church. As they do, in the corner of their eye,
trying to cosplay believers.
Altar isn't right either. It has like a specific name. Anyways,
if you're religious, get in the chat.
Please,
we'll fix it
I'm
post.
going to
Tell
die
us
if I
what it is.
don't
We're gonna
know.
put
There's
it
like a
over
specific.
top of his mouth.
Yes. The words work.
It's called a. Okay, cool. I'll fix that in post. All right. So I probably won't. As they're leaning towards that prayer bar, whatever, they see the bottle of liquor that's on the dais, the altar there, and quickly grabs it and puts it behind their back. How can Soul serve you today?
Well, I was hoping perhaps a servant of Soul might have some information on how I might enter the city.
Well, if you find that out, let me know. I don't really have that much of a sway getting into the city.
No, you misunderstand. I'm more wondering if servants of Soul can find work in the city, missionary work, if there are any ways that religious folk of a certain persuasion could aid those inside the city.
Yes.
Don't
just
mind
give me
her.
one. Just give me one moment, please. I will be right back. I just need to put something away. And they like quickly try to hide that they still have the bottle as they turn around to go to the back room. You wait a moment until they finally come back, brushing off their dirty robes. Chancel rail.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's called
God
a chancel
bless
rail. We
you.
had them in Methodist
Obviously.
churches. You take communion and put the little cups on the rail and kneel on a cushion at the very bottom to pray. Yeah.
We were all literally
Thank you.
going to say that.
You know, yes. Anyways,
What do you think
thank
I meant when I said church?
You're so right. You're so right, Kujo. My fucking fault.
Gosh, Johnny.
They return, brushing off whatever dirt that they can from their robes, and say, "Well, that is a excellent question. I don't have the answer. I was actually of a rather important position before, and in the city, and I was actually put in this position to outreach to the folks here in the shantytown so that we could bring Soul's light to those in need. So if I was placed here, I just don't know if there is any other position for another. And if there was, then you would probably be taking my position so that I could then be taking the position in there.
Of course.
Right.
So most people who enter the city are the fighting types or the extremely important sort.
I don't make the rules.
Of course not.
I just follow them. But yes, from what I understand.
And how have you found it here? Outside of the city?
Different than in there.
Could I entice you to share a drink with me and perhaps speak more freely? And she'll pull her flask out. And this is the stuff from the Cogswell, so this is better than whatever he's got bottled here.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and do a presence roll.
Okay.
Which I believe you can do using strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So go ahead and do that a strength roll then.
Yeehaw! Okay, so that is +4 is a 21.
Okay. So as you're talking to this priest, they. Well, I could never. What kind is it?
What kind is?
It's actually, it seems to be an ancient whiskey.
Ancient, you say?
Nothing but the best.
We
like
can't.
sunshine in a barrel.
Can't let it go to waste.
We couldn't possibly.
I think I could take maybe an hour away from the House of Soul and helping these poor, unfortunate souls. Yes, why not?
And
right here, if you would like.
She'll look around for cups that may, some ceremonial cups or something he may have around.
He whips one out that he had in his pocket and says, "Well, if you wouldn't mind." Please.
Immediately pour some into the cup. If she has a cup as well, she pours significantly less, but she does pour some for herself as well, and will raise a glass and say, "To souls warmth, light, and hopefully to a brand new day." And she will clink against his glass.
Yes, to all of that. Drink some. Oh, this is good. This is really good.
I'm glad you like it. I would love to hear more about the city and its differences from here to
yes.
shantytown.
Of course. Well, for one, it's within sturdier walls, so there's no chance of ferals, or at least less of a chance of ferals. That's quite a huge difference in my eyes. I think that the constant pressure and stress of possibly being destroyed by the big one is a rather daunting feeling that I don't quite like.
And then she'll pour a little more into his cup and say, yes, that sounds terribly daunting. What is this big one you speak of?
Are you not from around here?
Not at all.
I see. It's quite terrifying. There is a large grouping of ferals wandering around. We had seen it about a year ago, and now we lost it. I don't know how you're able to lose a giant grouping of ferals, but here we are. There somewhere.
Grouping? Do you mean that they are entangled like some rat king? Or do you mean
like
they're a
cattle.
herd? I see.
Yes, a herd.
I see. Yes, that is the big one. Does sound terrible. But are there not ferals in the city, in the fighting ring Colosseum?
Oh, the Colosseum, yes. If you do end up getting into the city, one of those is so entertaining. It's incredible. And the drinks, they brew in-house.
Is that so?
It's amazing. If you ever have the chance, of course.
I will try. I will try to see what happens beyond those walls. You would go back if you could, even though the Reavers.
Yes.
I see.
Why would I not? Why would I want to stay here? Not that I don't love being in this position, of course, but it's just would you want to stay here? And as he says that, there's just like this little piece of wood that falls from like one of the wood paneling falls down. Would you want to stay here?
I've stayed in worse, but I see your point. So I assume there are no buildings falling apart inside those walls.
I mean, there's buildings falling apart, sure. No city is immune to that, but where I was staying in the Faith District. That is where the old buildings are, the ones made of marble and quartz and are strong. Don't fall.
Who's there now? In the Faith District.
Well, for one, the Faith, the leader of the religious enlightenment of our town, as well as other priests that are in their own religions and followers of other gods.
Were any other gods and their priests put outside of the city?
I'm sure.
Have you seen any?
I don't go out very often. No, I have not seen any, okay? I might be the only one here, but that proves my point. I don't want to be here.
I see.
We are helping people find soul. That is what I need to tell myself every day because this sucks.
Ah,
This is quite awful.
I'm so sorry that you are unhappy where you've been placed.
I appreciate it.
I think you would benefit from a clearer head. May soul be with you. And she'll lean forward as she touches the side of his hand and put a restoration token down. I am trying to clear him of the condition of drunkenness.
Okay. I mean, over this period of time, he would have gotten at least a little bit buzzed. So it clears his head. What did you do? Why would you do that? And he starts drinking a little bit more.
Ilora tilts her head and then looks at the bird Crucible on her shoulder and says, "What do you think? Are you ready to go?"
Could I come with you?
Oh, we won't be going to the city for a while yet. In fact, I think we might be staying at a local tavern.
The Tankard and the Toad?
Toad? Exactly.
That's my favorite place. Maybe I will see you there when I'm
Perhaps.
off duty, of course, because, you know.
I hope to sing songs of soul with you soon.
Wonderful.
I'm mean mugging this man.
As a bird.
As a bird.
I think
See you again. I'll see you again. You'll see my face.
the wing is up. I think such a cute creature, and like lifts a finger up to try and pet.
I move my shoulder back.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Good evening. And she'll full on back away. How dare he try to touch?
Right? Fuck this guy, right?
Woman's bird.
Oh my god. All right, so you take off from the House of Soul, and as you close the door behind you, you just see him downing this entire glass of whiskey that you gave him.
Sad man. Just a
Very
sad
sad.
man.
What?
But you return to the Tankard and the Toad without any issues. Nobody really pays you any mind. Meanwhile, what is happening at the tavern there. We left
Back at
Roila,
the ranch.
Roila, yeah, back at the ranch. We have Torin, Roila, and Hava. What are y'all doing?
I think we went to go look at the bounty board.
I believe
Ah.
so. That was the plan.
Okay, all right. So the three of you see Ilora and Crucible flying off to follow this person that you no longer see. While the three of you walk closer to the entrance of this city. As you enter in, or as you walk through the town, you see, unfortunately, with the nature of this small shanty town, you see poverty. You see people that are begging on the streets. You see people that are living in houses that large gaping holes on their roof. You see people that are speaking to guards, trying to plead for any sort of mercy, basically, instead of like evicting them out of their house. You see all of these things that are heartbreaking. You finally get about 50 or so feet from the entryway, and that is where, on the right-hand side of the road, where you see this little outpost, this small wooden fence that circles around a hut of sorts, almost like a tavern-sized, a one-floor tavern, a bar, but a pub. And outside there is this board that has a small roof over it that is completely clear. They said that there would be papers on the inside, so as you finally enter in, you see there are quite a few adventuring type folks, or guards, Reavers. You see there is a teller station, and on one of the walls there is this large board in which pieces of paper are pinned and jobs are posted. Entering in here, do you go directly to the posted jobs? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think just sticking. Yeah, sticking to the straight course.
Sure. You find a few different bounties on here. You find a bounty for delivering medication to somebody. There's a nearby town that's been quarantined within a cave system, and to deliver a cart of medicine to them. 10 credits for that. You see collecting tribute as another. 15 credits for this one, paid on receiving said tribute. There is a nearby village that has refused to pay their tribute to the City of Light. You are to go to that city, collect the tribute, and return back. You see there is a job there that says find and return cargo, 50 credits. You join a Reavers group to travel to a nearby town, Templeton. 6-week journey, round trip. Must be self-sufficient, able to travel long distances, and willing to kill. And you can ask more for details inside. You find another, the Dwarven Vault Delve. It's 50 credits. An old dwarven city in the mountains contains a locked vault. Open the vault, collect its contents, and return back. And then it even has a warning at the very bottom: do not take any of the contents for yourself. Any missing content will result in forfeiture of credits. Those are the bounties that you see. And the only one that would give you immediate access is that Dwarven Vault. The other two are 10 and 15. That one is 50.
Seeing the Templeton one, I'm going to use Dark Whispers, and I'm going to message Cade.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, Templeton is on the Reavers' radar. Just be careful. Make sure that you're secure. This is Torin, by the way. I should have fled with that.
Oh, hey, Torin. Again?
Yes, apparently there's some cargo that needs to be recovered from inside the city.
I will say, this does look old. Seems like it's the past thing from the one that you had walked in on.
It looks like an old posting, so maybe it's nothing to worry about, but...
Oh, well, I've got some new moves since then. I'll be ready in case anything happens.
Good. Miss you.
Miss you too. Tell Ilora I said hello in Crucible. And over.
Fuck Roila. And fuck that guy. Tell him, fuck you.
I thought I'll tell everyone you said hello.
Oh, no, that's fair.
And then keeping communication covert of any person. So it's a singular thing. I can't just... I'll telepathically message Roila and just let him know. I informed Cade and Templeton just to be on their guard just in case.
All right.
Probably stand to take this posting down if we can do it discreetly.
Whoever issued it has already kept record of it. I'm not quite sure that'd make a difference.
Yeah, fair. And at this point, switch back to verbal. Well, how do we feel about old dwarven settlements?
Oh, good, because I didn't want to kill anyone in Templeton.
Right. Sounds like a plan. I just need to speak to Ilora.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I just have questions. As he's just looking around at all the devastation that the citizens find themselves under.
You said that we're inside something right now, right?
Currently, you're inside of that little pub sort of
What's
area.
the vibe of the people inside of the pub? I think that's something that she's wanting to... Like, there's no one else hovering around the bounty board. It's
There is. So
okay, there are a couple.
there is like a few adventuring types. Some of them look to be Reavers, some of them mercenaries. And as you're looking at some of them, as you're looking at the bounties, some of the folks walk up and look at all of the bounties. You see this Galapa looking at them, like kind of getting closer to one of the papers, like, chump change. That one's old. Dwarven vault, maybe. And they walk away to go join a group.
Mm-hmm.
You see here. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was like, does it have it has the contact information on the bottom of these?
It's basically ask inside. So there's a teller as well that's behind like this window with wrought iron bars to keep anybody from getting in. You see behind there is this Dracona with blue scales, and this like faint lightning effect in their scales. They're just sitting and talking to another giant that is clad in plate armor, and just talking about some sort of a job that they're either finishing up or going out on. But that is the person that you would then talk to about details for any sort of bounty that you'd like to perform.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So we check with the others and then delve dwarvenly?
Right. Sure.
Or...
I think Roila starts to head back to the tavern.
Okay.
I'll walk with Hava, just so Hava's not walking alone, but I'll just message Roila and just say, if you need to talk, I'm here.
I know. This is, yeah. It's just something I have to ask Ilora.
Okay. And I don't know if it will come through. I know the spell itself is speaking into the mind, but if able, I'd like to just project the feeling of a warm embrace to Roila as we continue our walk.
Question for Crucible. On our entire walk back, do you stay a bird and do you stay on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we
So then
able to see... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just like, are we able to see the wall, like, as we're in these streets, like, we're able to see kind of the wall and entrances into the city proper?
One of the things that you do see as you're walking out, for sure, this wall is huge. This is a very large, like, I'd probably say that it's like 50, 60 feet high. So it's
like
very, very tall.
House, like two-story
Like
house.
4 or 5
Oh, shoot.
stories high.
Dang.
It's fucking tall. This was built back when they had like industry and like means to do so. It's huge.
Does it have, and I would, on our walk back, I would like to, like, Hava might just kind of walk along the wall a little bit. And GM, may I use one of my class features called Get In, Get Out? I would like to spend a hope, and I would like to ask the GM for either a quick or inconspicuous way into or out of a building or structure you can see. The next roll that you make that capitalizes on this information has advantage. So I'm thinking in the sense of if this is an older city and these are city walls, they often have things like grates with sewers or like where runoff goes or anything like that. And I think that we're thinking really hard about getting in there. And then we also need to think eventually about getting out. But if, robbing dwarven vaults isn't the way to go, we're just thinking of options here.
Sure. You find there are 3 specific places that you see. Actually, there are a few. You kind of take a walk around the wall, and you see that this is a oceanside city. There's an ocean that you see a river flowing into. There is more to the city past the walls, but it's hard to see because of just how big this city is. So there might be more along the outer rim, but you'll have to like actually go around. From where you're standing now, what you see is the main entrance that you see through the shantytown. Over the wall. And then, yes, there is a sewer line that leads towards that river. But there are guards near it. So, realistically, the best way to do it would probably be the sewers or the flying over it. However, since you're asking specifically about this and you have that ability, you do see mounted griffin riders flying around on patrol. So if you did try to do that, there would be resistance regardless of where you go.
Okay.
This is a town of warriors and bandits that take fighting and defending very seriously.
So you said Griffin Riders? I'm just
correct.
Good to know. Good to know.
Okay. And just because I know that we have not walked all the way through the shantytown and around the perimeter of the entire city, because that would be very suspicious if we did anything like that. But does this shantytown seem to go if the city itself is the city itself pressed up against the ocean as well, and then it's like the wall and like the shantytown goes all the way around, or does it touch up to like other woodland or anything?
From where you're standing, it's hard to tell specifically how close to the ocean it gets because, obviously oceans curve and all that stuff. It is relatively, it's very close to that river, for one. But from what you can see, there seems to be some sort of, it seems to be relatively close to the ocean, or right up on it. It's in the close proximity to the ocean for sure.
Okay. Right.
Which leads you to believe that there might be docks on the other side. There was another thing that you said that I was gonna bring up. Right, there is a forest, a large forest on the other side. So if the ocean is on your left, on the right-hand side, it's a large forest, lush and large trees, and just very dense and green, and takes over most of the grassland that's here.
Okay, great. I know it's a lot of questions, but this is what Hava
That's what this
up
is,
to
yeah.
on the walk, and it's not, and she's not being like overt about it, but it would be something where, like how if you're at a carnival or something where the person that you're with, you're not giving any real direction as to where you're planning to go, and is just kind of letting her curiosity sort of guide her along those paths instead of making a straight line back to the tavern.
Sure.
So that would be what Torin sees.
So, as you are all making your walks around the perimeter of the city, you finally meander your way back towards the main road to get back to the tavern. And at the door of the gate into the city, you see this orc man and a child next to them trying to speak to the guard. They speak in this hushed tone before finally you see the guard, who is this furbolg, pushes them away, pushes the man away, says, "We've already seen everything that you can bring for us. That thing broke last time we went out there. We're not going to give you another chance. He might have done some updates, but we don't want to see it." And the guy walks up, please, one last chance. One last chance is all I need. I'll show you that it works, and then maybe I can get entry for me and my daughter. And the furball just now you're just pleading. This isn't a good look. Just turn around, go back, and stop wasting our time. And the father just silently, you can see his shoulders slump down before he finally just gets up. Come on, Maya. And they walk away from the gate.
Something about that, well, actually a lot about that encounter gets under Torin's skin. So as they meander away from the gate a few steps, I'm going to approach.
Okay. As you approach, you see this father, this orc, long tusks, and these really green eyes and scruffy hair, long beard that's unkempt, walking, holding hands with this probably 6 to 8-year-old girl that they have these little tiny tusks starting to come out of their mouth, and these longer pointed ears, which makes you think that they are either half orc and something else, like they have a mixed ancestry. And so they are walking forward. How are you approaching them?
I imagine similar to our friend at the bar, there are individuals in this town who are not accustomed to genuine kindness. And taking a note from Roila, I am actually going to offer just that and just say, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to bother you. Were you working on something in hopes of gaining entry? Is there something you need help with?
You see, as you're approaching, they put their daughter behind them.
Completely understand. I don't mean to cause any problems. I just simply wanted to offer assistance if you needed.
In this moment of
here.
In this moment of tension, Hava will kind of, invoking that bit of serenity there too, kind of poke her head around from like behind Torin and wave at the little girl, just trying to soften whatever the vibes are there.
Sure. You see, she is like hiding behind, probably around like thigh height of her dad, and like holding on to the pants and just kind of looking. And gives like the smallest of waves. The dad, unless you're able to convince them, I think I'm okay. I appreciate the help. I think.
What is it that you're working on? I may not be an engineer, but I may know some friends who might be able to help if there's something we can do.
Go ahead and do a presence roll, and I'll say, Hava, you could assist in this if you'd like.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll. Okay, so do you want me to do like a full roll with it, or do you want me to just offer the
assistance or
help
advantage?
Action?
Yeah.
Okay, help with an advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be able to, if I spend a favor, add the bonus that I would have gotten to that as well? I don't know. I'm just making up rules now.
This could be a group roll. This could be a group roll. That's fine. If you guys want to, because you are putting forward that assistance with the child.
Is that something you would want?
So then that means if you would want, I only said that Torin because he was the one that was making doing
Mhm.
more of the talking.
Right.
So that's fine. Go ahead and do the roll for
Okay.
Hava, and then also Torin do a presence roll as well.
It is a 13 with fear.
Okay.
Well, that is a
Or well,
14.
13. Okay, got it.
Plus.
I'm spending the 2 hope to make it with hope. Or 2 stress
Well,
to make it
don't
with
do
hope.
it just yet because you're not
Okay,
going to be
just
helming the
kidding.
roll, right?
Huh?
Torin's not helming the roll, right? We're having Hava helm, I'm assuming.
I'm
Yeah.
down for whatever. Yeah, go for it. If you got the presence,
Yeah.
go for it.
Got it.
Yeah. Because that's going to be, oh God, I lost count. 14 plus 7 is
21.
That's good.
21. Yeah.
Great. 21. All right. Hava, how do you approach Maya the child in a way that makes her come around her dad to greet you?
I think that there's something where even though there's something almost motherly about the way that she approaches. She just kind of does that, maybe unfolds where her cloak, she's been having it kind of closely, like she's had it around her, but then maybe lets like some of the moths that are there, like the little shine of the moths and how they seem to almost move on the cloak, try and just get that to like engage the child.
Okay. As those moths flutter about, you see she looks at them and like naturally moves from out of the protection of her dad towards you as she's looking at them. She's just, look, Dad. And you see the father look down. Maya. Do you truly mean to help?
Yes.
We do.
Fine. Follow me. I will show you what it is. Maya, stay close. As he grabs her hand and walks through the city.
Hava will catch one of the little moths and very gently like put it into Maya's hand so that she's nice and gentle with it.
She is just mesmerized, like having to like pull forward. Like she has it in her other hand while holding her dad's hand, and her dad is like having to pull her forward
Yeah.
because she's
Hava
not paying attention to walking.
Hava might like kind of be like behind, like with the little guiding
Sure.
hand too, just like come on,
Okay.
shepherding forward.
You walk through the main road before it branches off into a side road that this father walks down, and then finally goes into this grouping of houses that are near the farmland. You make it to the house, and the doors opened, and inside is this house is just filled with. It's like a garage. It's just filled with. Sorry, everybody. It's just filled with a bunch of refuse and sort of like scraps. And then there's this large thing, machine of sorts that's made of wood and metal into this almost clockwork type of machine looking thing. As you all enter in, he closes the door and lets Maya go as she lets the moth go and starts kind of chasing it around the house. And he looks back to you. My name is Emil.
Torin.
I'm Hava.
Hava. Okay. Well, Here, come with me. As he walks over towards that machine. This is the Autotato. It's a machine that's supposed to harvest potatoes without having to make people dig through the dirt. It's supposed to make everything quicker, and it continues to break, which is why I tried to bring everything forward, and they did not give me the light of day. It broke in front of them, and here we are. I've done some improvements. I've tested it. But of course, once they have their eyes on it, that's when it'll break. So.
Does it break in the same place each time?
Well, before it was the wheel, then I fixed that, and that's why I have this titanium band around the wheels now, so that it stays in place and doesn't break, and as well as the spokes inside are hardened and reinforced by steel. I continue to have power supply issues because all I have is, and then you see him lift open this, and you see the steam coming off of this very warm, I guess you guys probably would have seen cores of Awoken in the Cogswealth. It looks like a larger version of that core in there.
Is it an Awoken core?
It looks like a larger version of a core. So maybe it's from a larger Awoken, or maybe it's from something that they make. Like, you did see mechanical steeds there. You did see that large mech.
It's running off of an Awoken soul?
It's running off of person.
It's people.
Potentially. From first looks at it, you also see he leans down and he points to the axle that's under it and says, "This is one of the tougher things. I don't have the supplies nor the mechanical way to create a titanium axle that works. And as you look down underneath the carriage of this giant machine, you can see it bends just slightly, which leads you to believe that that is a pressure point that needs to get fixed. Otherwise, it's just going to continue breaking. So, power supply issues, axles that break, a wheel that I think I fixed, but who knows? And all of this without my wife. So that's fun too. Sorry,
What
didn't mean to
happened?
trauma dump it. Long story.
Well, I did ask.
She went on a trip trying to make us money and didn't come back.
One of the bounties.
Yep.
How long ago was that?
Would have been 2 months ago or so.
Jonny, I'm going to ask you a question. And I really
Don't do it.
hope you're not going to be
Don't
nasty,
do it.
Jonny.
Are you sure you want to ask?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Are you sure you want to ask?
How long ago was the Templeton rescue? Okay.
Oh!
Was it me?
Cool. Everything's fine.
Wait, there was an orc lady there.
Everything's fine.
Right?
There's an elf lady though.
Huh? Not an orc lady.
There was an elf lady though.
Oh.
I think
That's worse.
Cool.
Putting some of the pieces together, the concentration on my runes falters as I feel my stomach turn.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Long
something I
travels.
ate, I think. I may know of a few with us who could help with this. And I understand the hesitation to trust new faces given our present surroundings. It seems that is commonplace. I would like to just emphasize we only want to help. There are two who are quite adept at manipulating natural materials and helping with power sources. They may be able to offer some assistance. If you wish, I can speak with them. They would need to come here so that they can examine and hopefully resolve the issue.
I don't... Why are you doing this? You see he starts to get like teary-eyed.
And I imagine in this moment, I am not looking at Hava. Because I know Hava is probably like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather spend the effort to do something good for someone when everything around us wants to do something worse.
There's so many other people that can use this help. Why me?
Sometimes powers put us on a path where we're supposed to be, and we both seem to be on that same path.
I have to think about it.
Of course. Of course. I don't mean to cause any discomfort. If you need time, we will be staying at the Tankard and the Toad. Please just either send word or whatever you need.
Okay. Do you
Hava
want
wants to.
part of the credits if I end up
No.
getting a deal?
No. You two deserve a nice, warm bed inside that city. So, if it means that we can assist you in doing so, and if it means that Maya can be in better surroundings, then we don't need anything. We just want to make sure that we can help.
Are you two gods?
I think...
What?
Excuse
you
me?
gods like putting me on a trial or something? Because if you are, like, you have, like, legally you have to tell me.
I assure you I'm not a god.
I am very much not. I am just another unfortunate soul.
Okay. Okay.
Take your time.
I'll think about it.
Of course. And I imagine I offer a hand. I just also slap my microphone. I offer a hand just in...
The 5-second delay of it.
He reaches his arm out, like very like hesitantly at first, but then continues and shakes your hand. Torin, Hava.
Ilya, Maya. Take care of yourselves. And then Torin's 180ing and
Yeah.
quickly leaving.
I think
Okay.
Hava would take a moment, would, kind of wave to Maya as well. But then also, she has not really stopped looking at that core for this. She has, God, I don't want her to ruin it on a good note. She's like, that's an interesting power source that you found too. And you said you need more of that.
Well, I don't know. There was we were in a bit of a bout between another city that had stuff like this, and
Another city.
there was scraps. Yeah, there was. At least they were. As he points to like where the larger city would be, they were. I wasn't here at that time. They have these scrap piles that people go through to see if they find anything good, and I happened to find this under a lot of stuff. But that was when my wife was here, and she could watch the kid while I delve into junkyards. And now I don't have that opportunity, so I make do with what I have.
Oh boy. Hava needs to leave because Hava just had a terrible sequence of mental thoughts. She looks at that core, and in her mind, she sees Heart's core. And in her mind, that is a soul that has not been put to sleep. And on top of that, there's a graveyard full of those somewhere, or a scrapyard full of those somewhere.
Go ahead and do a knowledge
she's-
roll.
Oh,
As you're looking at this core, go ahead and do a knowledge roll.
Hava didn't go to school.
You didn't, no.
Like-
And the difficulty for this is going to be high, but
Hava's gonna burn down your town, folks.
I got a crit.
amazing. Okay.
I got 7 and 7.
Burn it up, baby.
So then, yeah, you're gonna get a good amount. So this is old technology for sure. This is a lot older.
Okay.
And one of the things that you notice most about this is that this core is different
Okay.
than the ones that you see in other Awoken. The ones that you had seen were amethysts specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you at some point had seen Heart like open up their chassis to show you the core that's in there and all of that stuff.
We're not. We don't have to get into
Um,
details about
chassis.
that.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They open up
Hey,
chassis
hey.
all the time.
Apartments here on
Oh,
stream.
my.
This doesn't look like the same sort of core. This looks more like an arcane battery. of
Okay.
sorts.
Would you say that
It
this
looks
is
similar to the
like-
core, but it's larger and it's way hotter too. Like it's near like glowing of like how much heat power, how much power is just being lost to heat.
Okay.
Like it just looks like a battery more than it looks like it's
Like
containing
an
a
actual
inside of
soul
it.
core. Okay. That I think makes
You're-
her feel better now that she examines it a little closer.
And I think that as you're like looking at it, he states, yeah, I pulled it off of this machine that was running like a it told the time. It was like a clock.
Huh.
It had this large battery on it that was still going. People just didn't look underneath the clock face, so that's where I found it.
And in this junkyard, you said that there's more of these things?
There's more of these things. There's bodies of people made of metal. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But when necessity arises,
Understood. I should go to my friend, but thank you for accepting help. Sometimes accepting help is harder than offering it. And that's really brave of you.
Well, don't talk too soon. Still haven't fully decided.
I think you'll come around. And she gives like a very warm, just like a truly just genuine Hava smile. And looks to Maya and just says, take care of him for me.
She is completely just... She's staring at... I think the moth like landed on one of the boards up above. I got rafters.
Rafter.
Lands
Yeah.
on one of the rafters, and she's just staring. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. No. I've been protecting him for a while now. I got it. Can I?
Yes.
Can I keep them?
Protect him too. And gestures to the
I will.
moth. Like,
I call you Mothy. Is that their
he
name?
loves it.
They have a name?
True child naming logic.
Mothy. That
And,
is
like,
the most
puts-
Just name it what it is.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And just, I trust you. You've got this. We'll go now. Thank you, Emil.
Of course.
And she'll
I'll reach out soon.
and she will go to meet Torin back outside.
Okay. All of you regroup at the tankard and the toad. However, before we get back to that, it is that time to end tonight's session there, unfortunately.
I thought you were about to traumatize me again at the end of a session.
I'm going
I
to
thought
spend
you
a
were about to
fee here.
spend a
No, I'm
fee
just
here,
kidding.
and I
I'm
was
kidding. I'm
about-
kidding. No.
I was so ready
No.
to have my feelings hurt.
It's that time. I'm going to spend 2 fear, and
Oh,
a
God.
meteor comes from
And
the
you all
sky.
die. The
No.
end. That's Bitten, everybody. No. All right, everybody. Let's go around the table, tell everybody who we are and where they can find us, starting with Daniel.
Hey everyone, I'm Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram and Threads at Daniel the DM. I'm currently doing a no magic playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, so that's been happening almost every single day over on Twitch. And you can catch the VODs of those over on YouTube, along with my podcast, Materia Hunters, that I host alongside Kujo. So be sure to check that out and keep tuned to the socials for when we'll be doing the next episode. That's it for me.
Now, really quick, sorry. So no magic, meaning none in the party can deal magic. So you're
Nothing.
playing
Yes.
fighter,
No
barbarian.
spells.
I was there for it
No.
when he started. Nothing.
Yeah, no spells, no magic items, no magic weapons, nothing.
No magic items?
We made it to level 5.
He's playing it
we're
on
about
hard.
we're on honor mode. We're about to we're about to clear out the entire goblin camp next episode.
wild.
You can certainly try.
Just poison the. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
That's insane. Incredible.
That's
All right.
the only way to do it.
Let's move on to Kelly.
Hi.
Ah,
I go by where can you find me? Hi, I'm Kelly. I go by the Kelhop on the internet. You can find me here, and if you follow me in places, you'll find out wherever else you want to find me if you feel like it. I love it
Hell
here
yeah.
and these people, and that's what I have to say about that.
couldn't agree more. Couldn't
Back
agree
to you,
more.
Johnny.
Thanks, Kelly. We're gonna head on over to Meadow.
Thanks, Johnny. It's Meadow here. I've always been Meadow and will be continuing to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM. If you want to play games with me, and sometimes Kelly, we play every Monday on a little romance Regency game that is very, very fun. And we're on Arc 3 right now, so you can join us on Mondays if you're bored. You can find me every other day of the week somewhere on Twitch, living a play pretend life with some of my best friends on the planet. So if you follow me around, then you'll figure out where I'm at. I love these people as well, and more than the other people love these people, so I win.
Woohoo. You win. Mare.
Hello there. My name is Mare. You can find me all over the internet at Oh Hello Mare, primarily on Instagram and Threads. And golly gee willikers, guys, I actually have things to announce that I'm in. It's actually happening. I have not one but 2 games that I'm going to be in that are coming hot and fresh to you. First, we have over on the So You Want to Be a Hero podcast. I'm really excited for this. We are doing Shattered Calm, which is a Final Fantasy X fan story. It's been one of my first brushes with Final Fantasy, and I'm really falling in love with the world and the characters, and I have big feelings about it a lot, and I cannot wait to scream with everyone about it. And then here on Crit Hit Chronicles on August 19th, we are bringing you an Arthurian Western story called Inevitable. I'm so excited. It has been so long in the works. Super hype about that. Oh man, it's all happening at once, guys. And then you can find me here on Tuesdays here talking XP, Crit Hit Chronicles, Bitten, it's Hava, it's all good stuff. So I'm doing things for real.
Woo! Yeah. All right, Kujo.
Thank you, Jonny. Hi, I'm Kujo. You can find me all over places at the Kujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements, updates, highlights, that sort of thing. As Mare announced, I'm so excited for this. We do have Inevitable starting next Wednesday. Tune in for that. Outside of that, Mondays, you can catch us for Pathfinder as PJ runs Destiny's Path Triumph of the Tusk. It's sponsored by Paizo and WizKids. Do you like minis? I like minis. Tune in and get some minis. Tuesdays, you can catch us for Bitten. Wednesdays, you can catch us for Inevitable starting next week. Thursdays, we are dark for the moment. And then Fridays, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. And then lastly, if you like the sound of my voice, for some reason, go check out The Road to Hell, Hunter the Reckoning Chronicle by Messy Crit Productions. It is a podcast, and it was a shit ton of fun. In the meantime, I'm going to pass it over to Nasty Jonny.
Hey, everybody. I'm Nasty Jonny. I want to go on the record to say that I do like listening to Kujo's voice. Incredible voice. That's all I wanted to say. I'm Jonny. I'm the GM for Bitten. If you want to learn how to play Daggerheart, come check it out on my YouTube page. That's pretty much it. That's it. I just love being here, y'all. Yeah. That's me. So, a raid.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and raid.
I smell a raid.
You're going to go ahead and raid Ted, a.k.a. Nerd Immersion. They are playing some Guild Wars 2. Ted is the sweetest of beans, so tell them that we sent you, and tell them, did you know that Warlocks in D&D get their spells back on a short rest? It's so crazy, and everyone should know that. Anyway, with that being said, we love you. We appreciate you. Please be nice to each other. We'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.